hear that this team's already put up 91 points, which is 2 points shy of the Super Bowl team, like a team you watched through the first 2 games, like kind of how do you feel like putting that in perspective?
I mean, it's impressive. I'd probably say too, man, like those guys have been excited, since the spring, and, rightfully so. You know what I mean? I think Kubiak coming in here, just inspiring the group. You know what I mean? So, it's been one of those things. It's kind of fun to watch those guys, put up points because we know defensively, they'd put us in some, situations where we could, take advantage of the opportunity. So, yeah, I mean, it's just 2 games, but, we got like 15, 16 left. So, hopefully we keep it going.
Tyrann, what makes a good red zone defense? DA was kind of talking about, like, he knew they were going to move the ball, but, we're going to have to be kind of
Yeah. I think what makes a good red zone defense is, obviously, not allowing those guys to run the ball in the end zone, just forcing them to throw it, And I think on the back end, we got enough guys, and, I think within the scheme, like, it's tough. You know what I mean? It's tough, and not every quarterback could kind of, do it. And so, yeah, man, I think it's just us playing well together, and obviously coaching too.
Did you all come into this game yourselves wanting to see? This is kind of a gauge game in a way. Dallas Cowboys on the road. They haven't lost in 2 years here.
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive. Obviously, what those guys have been able to do at home. Obviously, it's not something to overlook. They got a lot of great playmakers, on their side of the ball. But I feel like as a Saints defense, like we can match up with any team that in the NFL. So it's all about us, you know what I mean, and how we, just complement one another. And so obviously it was a great challenge, great opportunity, but nothing that we haven't seen or really wasn't ready for. You know what I mean?
What do you think of y'all's performance against CeeDee today? Obviously, it's one big play.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at Debo like, dog, we can never let that happen, ever again. You know what I mean? And we knew coming into the game, man, the way they kind of center their offense around him, he was going to have his opportunities to make his plays. We just kind of had to, have that mentality with him that, we might bend, but we can't break. You know what I mean? And so, outside of that one play, maybe 2 or 3 plays that he had, I felt like everything else we were kind of able to kind of, bottle him up and keep him in front of us. So, but yeah, that long play, that can never happen.
What'd you see in the pick?
Huh?
Your interception, what'd you see?
Man, you know what, man? Every now and then, the play call and the route combination kind of, it gives you that opportunity. And, once I seen it, man, it was like I knew what play I was getting. It's just all about getting to that catch point and making a play. And so, yeah, I don't think it was anything, special that I did. It's just one of those situations where, the play call and the opportunity kind of presents itself. And, you just got to be aggressive. You just got to make the play. And I believed it. And, by the time I got my eyes up, the ball was right there. Now it's all about just catching it, looking it in.
How much do you feel the secondary has established physicality? Beyond the takeaways and things like that, there were a couple of big physical moments for the secondary. How much do you feel that?
Yeah, I mean, that's Saints defense, you know what I mean? Like that's the way they play. And, the last few years, it hasn't always felt like that, you know what I mean? And so, this season, it's been a lot of things that we've just kind of taken personal, you know what I mean? And, it's kind of allowed us to come into camp, motivated and, just kind of willing to do whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying? And so, obviously I think we have enough of players on the whole defense, but especially the back end. I think we have enough guys that, we have tone setters, back there, guys that can make splash plays and impact plays and really kind of get the whole team, motivated and kind of, just moving in that direction. And so, like I said, man, it's just all about us kind of being who we are and just playing Saints defense.
You've got a new kind of colleague back there with Will Harris. What's it been like with him these first couple games?
Man, it's been fun. Obviously it's always kind of that nervousness, that kind of worry, because I hadn't played with him, and so, but man, he's like one of those dudes that you can count on. You know what I mean? Like each and every day. Just his mental capacity and, his ability to kind of take the information from the classroom to the field and kind of apply it. Like everybody's not able to do that. Like, you know what I mean? So, and then he's physical too. Like he's one of those players that kind of knows what he's good at. You know what I mean? And those things that he's good at, like he's going to try to put those on display, each and every time. So, I kind of think he's like thunder and I'm lightning. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
What do you think of Kool-Aid today?
Huh?
Kool-Aid?
Man, I knew Kool-Aid was going to be fine. Like, Kool-Aid's been playing in big games since forever. You know what I mean? I keep saying it. Like, he was coached by Nick Saban. Like he has some callous. Like, he understands, like, what it takes to kind of get his body and his mental, ready to play. So, like, I know he's a young dude, and obviously that's a great offense and great playmakers. But, he was just one of those guys all week. Like, I wasn't too worried about him. You know what I mean? Because I know, like he's played for Alabama. Like, he's been under the lights before. So, but he played well. He played well, man.
All offseason, the mantra has been from Dennis and the leaders on this team, just keep your head down and work. Don't worry about what the outside building thinks, outside noise and all that. I mean, what do you think you all proved in the first 2 weeks? Do you think you...
I mean, I don't know. I think we just kind of proved that, we could get off to a good start. I think, I don't want to put too much on it, but, like, we know we recognize that not a lot of people believe in us, and so I think the ability to just kind of to focus on the people around you, and I think that's been good for us. Like, but obviously we love to play in these type of games, these type of moments. But yeah, man, like I think it's all about us and really what we're able to do.
Did these two games feel similar? Because home against Carolina is supposed to be different from Dallas.
Yeah. It felt weird, man. Like, as you know, man, like you don't win games like this, to start the season too often. And so, obviously, we put a lot of work in, throughout training camp. And, I'm pretty sure we'll have our fair share of adversity, as the season goes. But it's just important, man, to kind of get off to a fast start. I think the last couple of years we were like, maybe 1 or 2 games outside of the playoff race. And, we think about a lot of early games that we played that we kind of let slip, over the past couple of years. So it's just a good feeling, to get off to a good start. But we kind of understand that, man, like we got another big game next week. And then after that, it's another one. And, it just keeps going. And so you got to be able to, just kind of clean the plate and learn what you can learn from wins and losses. And, just get back ready to get up on a horse, man, and kind of do it again.
Tyrann, from your perspective, what's it been like watching Derek thrive in this new offense?
I mean, it's always a good feeling. I think anytime you lose in this league, a lot of the blame is kind of placed on the quarterbacks. And, man, I'm impressed with him, just his level of commitment. And I think that's all you can ask of people, outside of doing their job is, like, just stay committed, to the process, to your teammates. And, he's done a great job doing that. And he took a lot of punches for us. I think the last couple of years as a team, we didn't play the way we wanted to play. And so, I think he was like was a bad beneficiary of, us just not winning games. And so, but he's been playing lights out, man. And, like I said, you could see that happening, in the spring, when guys are, like, excited to come to work. You know what I mean? It's not like that on every football team, So, man, he's done a great job. And, like I said, with him and Kubiak and just all those guys on offense, man, like you can tell every day that they're excited about what they're doing. And so I think as a team, man, it kind of runs through the locker room,
And then another one about the offense, but, like, I mean, from your perspective as a defender, how does Rashid's speed actually change kind of how a defense has to play?
Well, I always have a rule. Like, when he's on the field, I back up to 25, 30. Like, he has real speed. And I think his ability to track the ball in the air, man, like, that's impressive. 50, 60-yard air balls. Not everybody can do that. And so I think anytime the offense, makes a big play like that to start the game, man, it's like instant juice, for everybody on the team. And so, hopefully they can keep that up.
Thank you.